on this, you can just hammer it away and let's just see.
Okay, and you can start taking the chips away. Yep.
Exactly. So we can just go and do some leveraging, try to like really go on the horizontal on the pieces.
Yep.
And they should
Oh my god, you look so smooth doing this. I don't think I've ever seen this sign before. Let's find out what this is all about. Oh.
Oh, hey there.
Hey Victor, how you doing?
Fine, yourself?
Good, good. Just doing a bit of hunting.
What did you catch?
Nothing yet. I was just about to start out when I came across.
Ah, okay.
This new building is that you?
Yeah, exactly. This is my new workshop.
Nice.
So this is our new carpentry shop.
Okay.
So would you like to have a look inside?
Sure thing. Yeah, I hear a lot of people have been waiting for carpentry in the game.
Yeah, it is a very interesting new mechanic, completely unique.
Okay.
So everything starts here on the working bench. Basically, you could say it starts and ends.
Yeah.
This is a single station, different than the blacksmithing where you have a smelting and then you have anvil and hammering. Everything here is done here.
Yeah.
So very, very, very simple.
Do you have some lights by any chance?
Yes. Let me light that one for you.
Yeah. It's a little gloomy in here.
I like the dark, Boramy.
I feel like you can see the timber better if you've got some lights on.
It really puts
so walk me through this. How does it work?
Okay, so the first step is we just need to place the blocks.
Yeah.
So, but for that, you cannot simply get a pouch of wood and dump there and expect something to happen. For this, you need to definitely be building it step by step.
Yep.
So as you see, as I put each piece, it goes slowly building up the actual block.
Yep.
All the way to 6 pieces.
Oh, okay. And I see now it's changed to something that you can start chiseling.
Exactly. So this is a length 1 block.
Yep.
It's ideal to make small tools, small handles, small wooden pieces.
Okay.
One extra detail here is, if you look, there's that handle back there.
Yeah, I noticed this handle here.
So that one is just for us to align how much we want, exactly where we would like to work.
Yeah.
And also when, if for any reason you make this mistake, just making it harder.
Right, so it pins itself back into position.
Exactly, but if I make this block, I actually want to make just a small block. I accidentally put a bit more. I can just grab this and clean it out.
Okay, yep.
So you can salvage the wood and use it for later.
Yep.
So this is our very first
Okay,
block.
and I see there's a bit of a pedestal there, sorry, on the floor for shorter people to get a bit of more access. Otherwise, you know, this is a good height.
Yeah. So, and for this, we need our new tool,
a chisel.
the chisel.
Yeah. Very nice. I remember these from high school.
You're lucky. I didn't have that chance.
I feel like I didn't make the best use of my luck then.
So if you remember from your high school, with the chisel you also need
a rusty hammer. Yeah, I remember those from my high school as well.
The rusty ones, they're the great. They do have like a little bit of disease and some other things. Yeah. It's always good, right?
Yeah, it's a way for the school to make use of its nurse.
Okay, right. I don't know what kind of school you went to, but okay, right. Gonna respect that. So let's start this one. So just position properly. On this, you can just hammer it away and let's just see.
Okay, and you can start taking the chips away. Yep.
Exactly. So we can just go and do some leveraging. Try to like really go on the horizontal on the pieces.
Yep.
And they should
Oh my god, you look so smooth doing this.
So that's basically how it goes. But a few details onto this is, as you see, I'm taking out this outer bark.
Yeah.
We need to remove the bark from the entire piece before proceeding to the softer parts.
Okay. So how do? Okay. So is there some way that players can know that's what they have to do first?
Yeah, definitely. Because as soon as you position your chisel onto a piece that you can interact with, you'll feel the hand trembling. Okay, so you have this haptic on the controller, and so I know that right here I can hammer.
Yep.
But this part I can't.
Okay, yep, makes sense.
So that is a very easy way to know when you will be able to chisel it or not.
Yep.
Got the basket piece.
Okay, so this lever, what?
If you do it.
Oh, okay, right. So it flips the block around so you can get access to the other side. That's good.
Exactly. And as I said, you definitely need to go and hammer the whole thing. There you go. This is going away.
Okay.
So it's a very simple process, but that one is a very tough piece.
Ooh, okay, looks like we've created something here. I can sort of see it sticking through. All right.
But I don't know if you realize, but how could you have guessed what we were making?
I'm not really sure, Victor. I mean, yeah, so...
Did you pay attention to the book?
No, but I paid attention to the game design document that I wrote. And
that is cheating.
And that one says that basically the outer bark actually plays a key role in the in what comes out from the end of the chiseling process. So it's a bit of an abstraction of the system, but it allows you to learn, I guess, in a more manageable way. So, you know, we don't expect you to try and chisel a piece of wood exactly how you want it to come out, but instead I sort of have these recipes where, depending on the order of the different bark pieces you've taken off, it will provide you with a different result.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You definitely read your document, right?
Feels like I did more than just reading it. And a part of this update as well that will be coming to players is that we're going to be introducing some slightly more interesting handles to make full use of the system. And if you've been watching if you watched the previous video, chuck that, score.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it in the shelf.
Dang.
A part of, nice. A part of the, I've got it.
Yep.
A part of the, as you may have heard about the book before, we talked about pages that have a special kind of system. And these types of pages is exactly that sort of feature here. Here, I'll show you, Victor. So you can see here on the book that it takes in, you know, it specifies how many blocks it needs, the station that requires it, because later on we'll have more stations to do different things.
Yep.
And then here it shows you like the main key outcome that you're trying to put out.
Okay.
Now, have you watched the book's video, Victor?
Yeah, definitely. I always watch all the Township Tale videos as soon as they come out.
So then you would know that you can actually rip out copies of pages.
Oh my god,
and that's
so
what
cool.
This frame over there on the chisel deck is for. So if you want to do the honor, actually no, screw that. Let's use a better. Let's make something a bit more interesting. Players have already seen whatever that was. I believe this is one that players will be quite interested in.
Admit it, you love this one.
I do, very much. Like, I'm a huge fan of more interesting handles that give you different ways of handling weapons and tools.
So go run through this with me.
Okay, so yeah, it takes 2 blocks.
Okay.
And it creates this sort of thing with what looks like 2 grip points in a bit of an L shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this, we're gonna need to make a block that is too long.
Too long, that's right. You want to pass me some of the things so I can help out?
Here you go.
Thanks. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Smacking chairs all day. Oh, score. Nice.
Sweet. Okay. So yeah. So seems that there is nothing going on.
I mean, I noticed that the blue lights turned on, and now we can see this glow thing happening here.
Yes, that's nice.
So part of the idea is, if you found these pages in the caves and you're using these guides, you can start to learn the order so that eventually you know how to do it off by heart. And a quick little thing that helps is this little arrow here. Hang on, before you start placing, which indicates which way is up, so you can remember. Okay, this is, you know, bottom side, this corner, depending on which way you prefer to stand. So yeah. Bottom left for me, top right for you.
Okay. Would you like to do the honors?
Don't mind if I do.
Oop.
All right, let me get a good grip on this. Let me step in, make sure I've got plenty of room. I'm not going to smash my coworkers in the head. Oh, okay. So as you can see, you have to be careful not to hit the wrong ones. And if you, because I'm not so good at this, I've already hit 2 of them in the wrong sort of spot.
Did you hit the other one there as well? Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god, I'm so clumsy.
Oop, it's this one right here.
Okay, this one's gonna be a bit tricky.
You want me to help on that?
Yeah, actually, here.
Can I have the help?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, let's do this.
Oh, let's do it in tandem. Okay, so you got the angle lined up, right?
Yeah.
Whoops, sorry. Have to watch out not to smash your hand.
Please. There, good work.
Yeah,
teamwork.
Let's do this one as a team.
Go two-handed, go two-handed.
This feels so unsafe. They didn't let us do this in the D&T store. As you can see, I'm smashing your head. Trying to do very delicate taps.
Delicate? What delicate? Go for it, Boramy.
I'm smashing you in the hands a lot.
I'm a strong man. Whoop, that one hurt.
Oh, your fingers are just a bloody mess right now.
Well, they always say that Township Tale is a game for parties, right? For friendship, cooperation.
Okay, so in the event that you start to do this the wrong way, so the closer you are from the start to doing your recipe, the higher chance you have of getting it if you mess up later on. So essentially, as you chisel this, you narrow down onto what you're trying to create, and then if you mess up a couple of steps, then it'll pick things that require similar route. Like it'll choose from that pool essentially for what the outcome is going to be. So hopefully, as long as we stick to the recipe here, we should get a perfect
score.
outcome.
Yeah, exactly. And no chance involved, right?
This is actually pretty good because one person can just focus on hitting, the other one focuses on the angles. As many of you may know, cooperation is a big part of the Township Tale, and something we're looking to add in the future is getting bonuses out of cooperating together like this with your friends, so that it incentivizes you to try and figure out ways of doing things in tandem with other players.
Give it a second.
Yeah.
Come from this
like
side.
Yeah, you can almost imagine, like trying to smith, for example, a giant sword using like 3 people wielding hammers, or a bunch of people going through this.
Ooh, I see it's coming out.
We can see that we're starting to create it. All right. With this step, it might be more efficient to actually just have one person do it. So once you hit this stage of the chiseling process, it doesn't matter so much the order that you do them in. It just matters that you sort of do it. And that just is sort of like unwrapping your present for Christmas.
There you go.
And there we go. Here we have it. Now, so that pretty much takes a good look at chiseling in the Township Tale. It's one of the first steps of carpentry before we start to go into some of the other things you can create out of wood, because obviously this mainly creates things out of chiseling pieces. If you're interested in finding out what this can do, be sure to join our Discord channel over here. And if you're interested in some of the future features that we're going to be announcing in Township Tale, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We make lots of awesome videos like this, using many of the different staff members at Alta from the Township Tale team. All right.
Cool.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.